What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Adam Jones, the center fielder out of Morris High School in San Diego. He's got multiple gold gloves to his name. Very, very athletic. In fact, maybe the most athletic center fielder in all of baseball.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's really been able to dominate them.
Manny Machado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss. Nope.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. Right now, he's among the AL leaders in homers, so he's had the power stroke working all year. Will definitely be a guy that the opposition will need to be careful with.
Porcello gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now that we have a chance, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. He won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore with no score. David Ortiz will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes. So we'll see if that comes into play.
Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. One away. Travis Shaw will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And there is the AL batting race entering play. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Davis will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he begins play with 35 home runs for the season. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Evan Gattis will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Porcello sets. Here he comes 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out.
Designated hitter.
At the plate, Pedro Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Bradley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, that's a pretty good at-bat right there. He just went with the pitch and took it the other way. He hit that hard right at the left fielder who's been standing out there for about 130 years.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. We'll move to the third. Pablo Sandoval will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
On in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the play, one away. Blake Swihart will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Grounded to third. Machado has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jimmy Paredes will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Everett Cabrera.
Everett Cabrera will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Drilled to first. Underhanded flip onto the pitcher covering, and he dropped the baseball. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Manny Machado will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
They did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down to first base. Nice swing, the attaboys, that doesn't go along.
Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first. Jackie Bradley Jr. is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Looking to avoid his first walk. Drilled right back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The wall. A leap at the wall, but Jones can't pull this one back. It's a home run.
Number 34.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. David Ortiz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
He's got it. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Travis Shaw is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the Adam Jones is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Number 44 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Betts moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Chris Davis walks into the box after being hit by a pitch in his first appearance, and that has to be a little motivation to do something big right here.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And after getting hit in his first at-bat, he's got to be saying, look, enough with the inside pitches already.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Pedroia dives. What a stop. The second for 1. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired, and that'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Evan Gattis is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, Dustin Pedroia heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in to try it again, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Rusney Castillo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing. And the Orioles nothing. Evan Gattis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castillo's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. Matt Wieters in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1. Jimmy Paredes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Porcello into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Blake Swihart makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Everett Cabrera will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
The shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Hit slowly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
2 gone in the inning now, and here's Adam Jones. Porcello's ready. First pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Castillo is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Mookie Betts will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th, one gone.
Number 34,
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
David Ortiz will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Gaddis over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
now
Travis Shaw will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Number 44 steps in now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Porcello has his target. Here's the first pitch. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Castillo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chris Davis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on 1 pitch, 1 zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Swihart has a play. Oh, no, he dropped it. Evan Gaddis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. The underhanded flip. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. Score. Pablo Sandoval comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the seats, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder
Rusney Castillo digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
up next for the Red Sox.
Blake Swihart will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Your job right here on the mound, you got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run, and more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Velasquez will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
3-1, here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Carson Smith will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Matt Wieters will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-1, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Pedroia on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Jimmy Paredes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sinker, 3-2 now. Everett Cabrera would be next. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They still trail it here 2-1. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Brad Brock will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Chopped foul right at home plate. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And Ortiz hits one high in the air, and this one is going to be long gone. Home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead. Travis Shaw comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting number 15.
Dustin Pedroia stands.